we will prove some theorems on convergence of the sequence. Since we know that a sequence is said to be convergent if its limit is a finite real number. So, first theorem, every convergent sequence is bounded. Every convergent sequence is bounded. It means we consider a sequence xn. Suppose its limit be xi. So, by definition of convergent sequence, we say that limit of nth term of the sequence as n tends to infinity is equal to xi. So, for every epsilon, for every n naught, a natural number depends upon epsilon such that absolute value of difference of x and xi should be less than epsilon for all n greater than n naught. Now, we have to show that sequence is bounded. It means this sequence, if all terms of the sequence lies between two real numbers. So we consider absolute difference of xn, subtracting and adding xi. Xn minus xi plus xi using triangular inequality less than or equal to absolute difference of x and xi plus xi n. Absolute using the previous inequality results, it can be written 1 or epsilon plus xi. Now, for all n is greater than n naught. Now, k the maximum from x1, x2, xn or 1 plus xi. So, xn will be less than or equal to k. So, it shows that sequence is bounded. But converse of this theorem is not true. It means if a sequence is bounded, then converse of this theorem is not true. It means every bounded sequence is not a convergent. In favor of solution, we will give one example. We take a sequence whose nth term is minus 1 power n. N belongs to natural number. So its terms are minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1 and so on. This sequence is bounded by minus 1 and 1 as infimum and supremum only. But this sequence does not have a limit. So we have shown that converse of theorem is not true.